I am an artist, and most of what I do is degenerative art. I mean, most people would probably agree with me on that.
Kyle's art takes cues from biology as well as the social world around us, and he creates this artwork under an unusual moniker, No Name.
No one cares. And I hate to put that in a bleak term, but no one cares and everyone's a no-name. You're a no-name, I'm a no-name.
While Montana is known for a certain style, he is working to see our state in a whole different way.
Like most people in Montana, we are just tired of seeing the same CM wrestle painting, you know? It was cool back then. I mean, it's still kind of cool now, but there needs to be a change. If you would have talked to me 15 years ago, I would have been like, I hate Western art. I live in a state that's nothing but Western art, and I hated it, but I had to go to the museums, and I had to search that, and I had to find that, and I had to understand, like, this is beautiful art, but I want to do more than that. I want to break it down. Why do you need 50 colors in a painting when all you need is the basics?
The colors of his biodegradable series elicit Kyle's emotions at that moment when creating his work.
It's nature, it's dysfunctional, it's bringing light to the fact that we're losing culture daily. I like to not stick to one theme. That way I can stay current, I can stay expressive, and I'm not lumping myself into one type of deal. And we'll start with, these basic images, and they will get more detailed as they go in. The colors will get brighter, the layers will get bigger, but we're just starting out with this biodegradable series because we have to break it down before we can bring it back.
His presidential series is totally different, using an alternate perspective on history and important American figures.
I'm doing the presidential series because I feel like it's needed more than ever. We spend so much time listening to what, we're not even reading this stuff anymore. And if we read it in paragraphs. We don't understand the full value of what we went through as Americans. It's a lot of aggressiveness towards the fact that the way we see it today is not the story that's told. Like I have an Abraham Lincoln one, and it's called False Hope. And the false hope is that he didn't care about any of the slaves or, breaking apart. He was a colonial just like the rest of them. He was an entrepreneur more than anything. It's like I'm trying to bring some foresight to what actually happened. Everyone needs to understand this is what happened. Let's move forward. And we can't move forward unless we know where we came from.
Active decay is a third stage of human decomposition, and Kyle uses it as the basis for his concepts.
Because I know everyone sees the goop and everything, and there's this like, what does it all mean? And it's actually like, with the series biodegradable, yeah, it's like, breaking down biological matter and then for a renewal. But there's also like a midpoint of active decay in it. We start where we finish, in the dirt, right? It's all breaking down, and we can either save it or just let it burn. Social. It's social decay. That's it. It's not physical. It's not scientific. It's social decay that I'm going for. And if I have to show this active decay to where both sides are breaking down and no one's seeing it, that's what I'm going to do.
Now a solid member of the local art community, he's looking to give back and further the art scene.
Anyone that has questions about art or anyone that has questions about marketing, it's not, what can you give me? It's how can I help you? And that's how I do it with daily business. That's how I do it with art. It's just to get out there, like we're all melting away and we have to find renewal to get out of it. I think that I created this because I've always been a no-name. I've been a degenerate. People have passed over me many a time. But I've always kept myself humble knowing that no name's gonna become a name someday. That's it.
I like that.